Hello, guys, and welcome back to Week 2 NFL picks. I'm gonna just do that. Okay. So, anyway, we have some nice picks that we're gonna do. So, we're first gonna start with some AFC games. So, we do some AFC games, AFC versus NFC games, and then NFC games. So, first AFC game is Broncos at Jaguars, and I got the Broncos winning 29-13. The Jaguars can only put up 17 against the Texans. How do they expect to put up, more than that against the Broncos? To be honest, the Broncos have one of the best defenses in the league, and they held the Giants to 13 points, who just lit up Washington with 29. Although they lost, very controversial loss. When it comes, a lot of things are a bit controversial with that, but it's okay. Next, we got Bills at Dolphins. And so, for this one, we got, it's going to be a good game. I got the Dolphins winning, and I don't think that the Bills are, frauds or anything. I got the Dolphins winning 27-24, because the Bills aren't in rhythm. The Dolphins are. They're at home. Really, that home field advantage is going to help the Dolphins a lot. It's going to help them narrowly escape a Bills team that swept them last year. I could be very wrong, though. I feel like this is the best time for the Dolphins to catch a Bills team off guard. Then we got Raiders at Steelers. Yeah, I got Steelers in this one. This is going to be a good game. Two teams that won games that we didn't expect them to win. But I think that the Steelers are better because this is going to be a defensive showdown. Josh Jacobs is out, but at least they have Kenyon Drake, who isn't too bad of a consolation. And, wait, one second. Alright, anyway, yep, I got the Steelers in the defensive showdown. And we all know that the Raiders' defense kind of outperformed last week. And I expect the Steelers to be up like 14-0 at first half. But then Derek Carr is going to make it a game. But I still got the Steelers. But I would not be surprised if we see a Raiders upset. This is a team that does good at the beginning of the season, as we know. But the Steelers are also pretty good at the beginning of the season. Like Steelers coaching better. Najee Harris finally might be able to get going, as last week wasn't too great. But yeah. Then we got Texans at Browns, not Broncos. This is just going to be a blowout. 38-14. Not going to be close. It's not that, like, the Texans aren't horrible. Like, they're going to be better than what I expected going into the season. A bit of people. Maybe. I don't know. They don't have too much winnable games on their schedule, but, like, they could win another game. Yeah, this Browns team is mad about losing last week, and they're not going to let it happen again. Because of that, we got the next game. We have the Pats beating the Jets 27-17. Jets weren't able to do much last week, and I expect Zach Wilson to. He kind of outperformed Donald if you look at it like second half wise. The second half he did, and Darnold really got most of his yardage from one big throw and checkdowns to CMC, but it still counts. But I think Wilson is a good quarterback, and I think that he can, he could get it done, but this is against the Patriots. The Patriots lost against the Dolphins next week. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more of a blowout, but this should be an interesting game. Then we got the Chiefs at Ravens. I got the Chiefs here, and I wanted to pick the Ravens. If the Ravens weren't super injured, I feel like they would finally get it done against the Chiefs. But score 31-24, by the way. But, like, it could be an upset alert, but we know how the Chiefs play against the Ravens. Lamar Jackson has never been able to beat the Chiefs, and I just don't. And the 2 years that they versed the Chiefs, I literally picked the Ravens, and they lost both years, so I had to pick the Chiefs here. Then we got the Rams at the Colts. I got the Rams winning here 27-21. Should be an interesting game. The Colts are a good team, good defense, subpar offense. It's just, they're versing one of the best teams in the league. It should be a good game, but I just don't see the Colts winning. Now we got the Bengals at the Bears. A lot of people are actually picking Bears here, so it's kind of an upset. A lot of people picking the Bengals. It's kind of upset for me picking the Bears, and I think that the Bears win if Andy Dalton gets benched, which I hope he does. I hope Justin Fields plays, because Justin Fields, he had a rushing touchdown when he didn't even play. He has more rushing touchdowns than Saquon Barkley and Ezekiel Elliott. So, yeah. Justin Fields will definitely be playing. Titans at Seahawks. People are actually picking the Titans here, and I think that this will be a good game, but I got the Seahawks winning 35-30. We've seen more from the Seahawks team, especially from a Seahawks team that's really good at the beginning of the season. And you know that Pete Carroll doesn't lose home openers. He's never lost one. This could be the first time. The Titans will make it interesting, but the Seahawks are just, at home. They have one of the better, home field advantages. While at home, you know that they win most of their home games, let's be honest. And then Cowboys at Chargers. I got Chargers winning 34-28. High scoring game. Not much defense being played here because, we got the Cowboys, who actually didn't play too bad of defense against the Buccaneers with all the turnovers, but they still ended up losing. And yeah, really, Cowboys are gonna be 0-2, but kind of like how the Giants are 0-2. They had convincing games. It just lost in the end. But yeah, you got the Saints at Panthers 21-17. Yeah, I got the Saints in this one. Shouldn't be too hard, but it'll be close throughout the game. And it'll be, close throughout the game. But yeah, Saints over Panthers any day of the week. Kamara hopefully will do quite a bit this week. I have him on one of my fantasy teams, so that'd be nice, but I'm also versing him in one of my leagues, so, do good, but not too good. And we got 49ers at Eagles. I got the 49ers winning 30-17. Eagles, I think they're way too overhyped. There's people picking the Eagles over the 49ers, and this can go down as one of the worst takes for me if the Eagles do end up winning. But from what I see, 49ers are the better team, and the Eagles are, they might play hard, but I got the 49ers winning this game. Falcons at Buccaneers. To be nice, we'll give the Buccaneers 31-10. Let's be honest. Both of these teams are kind of JK, not the Buccaneers, but the Falcons are really bad. And the rest of my Giants next week, so hopefully we win that game. I'm gonna be going to that game, which is always fun. So yeah, and then next we got the Vikings at Cardinals. If I had to pick a game for the week, it'd be between this one and the Seahawks Titans game. Another good one would be, Chiefs Ravens. But yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Might be the game of the week with the Cardinals winning 28-21. Their team is obviously really good. And yeah. Played amazing last week. I reckon Chandler Jones against that Vikings O-line is not good for the Vikings O-line. Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt, of course, a nice defensive duo. As, Chandler Jones he killed it last week. 6 sacks and 2 forced fumbles. If he can get another sack or two, he'd be looking good for the Defensive Player of the Year. He's in the MVP race as a defensive player. That's how good he played. And then lastly, we got the Lions at Packers. I got the Packers 38-14. The Packers are going to come back this week when Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, and Devontae Adams are all going to kill it because of what happened last week. They don't want to talk about it, so they'll just, beat up on the Lions because that's what the Packers do. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. I actually will have, hopefully, my power rankings posted soon. Other than that, goodbye.